Well, here I am in the cattle shed again, and a bit of bad news really today. We had our TB test. We were on 6 monthly testing, or were on 6 monthly testing after failing a couple of times back last year and then going clear twice, and we've now failed again. And I'll talk a little bit after. I'll just show you the video clip of the vet failing us. I didn't really want to do a lot of filming of the TB test, a bit of a stressful time really, but I did manage to capture this little bit on my phone of when the vet found the first reactor or failure. So I'll just edit that bit and you can have a quick look, and then I'll come back and have a little chat about it. So here you go, here's the tragic magic moment. Don't know, looks like it could be a fail. Hey?
Trying to feel where the most swollen bit of skin here is, so I can measure that. Come on. Darling, you know, you get condemned. That's a reactor, unfortunately.
That's a fail.
There's still 7 at the top, and then that is what, 17.
Really?
Which
So is that a massive fail?
Well, it's not the worst one I've ever seen.
But it's a fail, so we're shut down with TB.
Really, yeah.
Alright, switch this off. Not good. Okay, so that was when the vet failed us, and after that cow failed, we actually found that there were 2 more reactors in the herd. So we ended up with 2 cows in the milking herd and 1 dry cow. And dry cow's only 4 weeks off due to have a calf. But tragically, those 3 are now going to be slaughtered in the next week or so, taken away. And we're now under restrictions. We won't be able to sell any calves, and now we're going back onto 60-day testing. So we've got another test in 60 days time, and then we've got a test again after that. If we go clear on those 2 tests, we'll be TB clear. If we fail again or get an inconclusive reaction, we're back in the cycle of TB testing. Now, some of you might not know much about TB in cattle, so I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about it on here, but the best thing to do is probably just to Google that. But to say that it's a problem for dairy farming in the UK, and certainly in the West Country, is a bit of an understatement. There's a lot of talk about badgers and stuff, and people are pro-badger or anti-badger. I've always been on the fence with that a little bit, but it's very tricky for us now, because the 3 cattle that failed have all passed 3 independent tests in the last year. We are a closed herd, so we don't buy any stock in, and then suddenly those 3 have all failed the test. So you've got to ask where that infection's come from. Now, it could be that the test's not accurate and it hasn't picked up reactors in the herd, but also it could be the fact that they've picked up TB in the wildlife around the farm, such as badgers and deer. And we do have a number of badger sets on the farm. So I won't discuss that really with you because I think everyone's made their own mind up, and you know there's a lot of aggro out there about this subject. You've got to just draw your own conclusions on what our situation is really. But it's not good. So anyway, I'm going to finish this by saying what I really think, which is bugger, 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 bugger.